it serves its purpose. Whoever gets the car, they will get a couple years out of it. You know? I mean, if they wax.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Oh, got it right. Boy, Trigger Man, back in the lab. And today, what we have here. Okay, today we have a job from El Cheapo. You older guys that have been here for a while, you already know about El Cheapo. This is a car salesman auction guy. New guys, this is a guy that we do work for. We used to do a lot of work for him, but I guess car sales haven't been that great lately. I don't know. But yeah, he's a cheapo. He pays very, very, very little. So we do very, very, very little for him, okay? So yeah, this is a cheapo. Nothing R&I'd. It's gonna be front, this side, and the tailgate. Yeah, it's just cheap, quick. The prepper, I don't know what the hell she did here. Yeah, so this is gonna be something I probably have to address after. Mask it up to mask up the glass, but left this here open, like, I don't know. So, again, I just paint them, man. You know, her and the owner deal with whatever they wanna do, and I just paint them, okay? I don't agree with a lot of stuff, but hey, I just paint them, man. All right, so body man's getting cranking over there, so let me get the spraying. He's about to bang, bang, bang me to death over there. Single stage this, got one canister of paint loaded up in the LPH 400, and we're gonna knock it out, man. We're gonna knock it out. So I'm gonna go mask up, and we'll get to it.
Trigger man. Hey, bro. Man, we haven't seen you do nothing for El Cheapo in a long time, bro. I forgot about that guy. What's that? 23 PSI with the LPH 400. And that's the 1.4 tip you got in there, right, Trigger? With the silver cap. But yeah, man, we ain't seen nothing from El Cheapo in a while, bro. You guys used to be painting a lot of his stuff, man. That's the old shady car salesman auction guy. Yeah, man, that guy there, boy. Somebody gonna pop a slug in his ass, man. That guy, yeah, he's a real shyster. He's a shyster. But yeah, bro. Man, the LPH 400 looking good on that single stage, bro. It looking good. It look good, Trigger. I like that. Yeah, I like that, Trigger. That thing wet. That thing look wet. But yeah, bro, so you say 9 minutes? I gotta see this, bro. I'm gonna do the whole truck in 9 minutes. Alright, bro, so I'm gonna sit back and pop me open a brewski, and I'll check this out, bro. I'll check in with you later, brother. Spray on, brother. Spray on.
Okay, so yes, El Cheapo, he's back. Look who's back. Back again. El Cheapo's back again. But yeah, so he's been coming around lately with all kind of little stuff, like little spot ends, bumper, fender, stuff like that. Normally I'll do that stuff over in the shop and leave my big jobs for the spray booth. But yeah, so I don't know if it's coming around to the season, used car sales season. I don't know, which I thought was income tax time, but maybe it's Christmas time as well. Who knows? But yeah, so that's what we're doing. Again, with this vehicle had, I think it was 34 ounces total to do the whole job. So we ordered 1 quart of paint, which is 32 ounces. Mixing ratio is 8:1 So yeah, 8 part paint, 1 part activator, 1 part reducer, and I mix it exactly as instructed. I don't put an extra drop of this or extra drop of that. So sprayable, it gave me right about 34 ounces, which is a full canister here that I have. So, and I think when I finished it, I had a few drops left in the gun, which would not have been enough to even do a door handle. Like, it was just the right amount. So yeah, these are the type of jobs, man. Any of you guys that have been out there in the field, in the trenches long enough, you've come across these type of people, you know. But some of you bougie guys that have only been at one high-end dealership and haven't really been out in the trenches, then you might not experience anything like this, you know. Unless you go elsewhere just to watch. But yeah, a lot of us out there, this is the type of stuff we gotta do. And it's cool, you know. It's cool. This is the type of stuff we started off with in school when I learned this, because it was cheap. You know, it's cheap stuff for students to screw up. So a lot of guys out there, other buddy that had the channel Paint Works by JR. I can't find his channel no more, but I know when I did a few of these videos, and me and him are like right around the same age, and he's like, yeah, Trigger, man, that's the same stuff I learned on. So a lot of guys that learned this trade like way back then in the 90s, like it was popular. It was popular, you know. They were just coming away from the whole lacquer paint era. Single stage enamel, base coat, clear coat was kind of been out for a couple years at that point. So yeah. But after school, I hadn't messed around with this stuff for years, for 15, 20 years, till I got to this shop that I'm at now. And the guy, he likes to use it a lot on cheaper jobs. So, but it's good to be well versed in lots of different paints. You know, I can use everything from high-end paint to this cheap stuff here and still make it look good, you know. So yeah, and as far as the materials, it was $114 to be exact. It's $114. That was for the color, the paint, and a little small, I think it was a half a pint, little small activator. And then reducer we already have, so it's just a splash of reducer anyway. Like I said, 8:1 is the mixing ratio. And anybody, if you're ever playing around with this stuff, want to try it out, never over reduce it. Okay, it's already very thin, like it'll run real easy on you. So, and actually when I spray the whites in this same exact paint, this Nason urethane enamel, I actually don't add any reducer to the white. Okay, and it still flows out just as good. Like the stuff flows out real good. I will give it that, some cheap stuff, but it does look good. And I've had a lot of you guys that sprayed it before leave comments and say the same thing, that it does, it shines good. Won't last you forever, you know, you get a couple years, but it shines, it lays down good. So just follow the mixing ratio as per on the can, on the data sheet, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. And that's it for Mr. El Cheapo.
All right, got it done. This is what we're looking like. Ain't too bad. Especially for El Cheapo, he will be happy. See, nothing off the edges. Edges usually get you, but yeah, ain't too bad for El Cheapo. He'll be happy. He will be happy. And this guy just buys these cars and sells them. I don't know what I'm gonna do up there. Might just buff it or do something, I don't know. I am 100% against that type of stuff, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'd rather deal with that headache than other headaches. So I'm okay. But yeah, so that's it. It's still early in the morning, but this stuff takes about forever to dry. If you've ever sprayed Nason single stage, you know. And I mean like all day, like 8 hours to dry, you know. So whenever I get it out, I'll try to get a peek in the sun, let you guys see. But yeah, that's it for this El Cheapo. Real quick, that's probably the only good thing I like about doing single stages. It's like this whole big job was done in less than 10 minutes, you know? Less than 10 minutes. Done. Yep. All right, so yeah, we'll get it out in the sun, take a peek. Pow. All right. Next morning, top of the morning to you, top of the morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. This is what we're looking like. And again, guys, don't beat me up on this. I don't like it either. I'm not crazy about it, okay? So I understand your frustration. Trust me, I do. But yeah, this is the El Cheapo, man, you know? This is for the car salesman, auction guy, just for a quick sale. And that's it. It serves its purpose. Whoever gets the car, they will get a couple years out of it, you know? I mean, if they wax it and garage keep it, then get even longer. But, you know, cheap stuff. Got $120 worth of material, quart of single stage, and a little small, I think it's a pint or half a pint of activator. It's like $120, you know? Cheap stuff, cheap stuff. But it has its place, you know? Paint code 202 on this one. And that's it. You got 9 minutes. You got 9 minutes and $120. You know? All right, so that's gonna do it on this one. End of the day, remember, it's only a spray gun. Now go have fun.
So this is the truck later that day. They put a pinstripe on it, put the grill on, and that's pretty much it. You know, no cut, no buffing, just out the booth, stripe it, and off to El Cheapo. So hopefully, you know, some of you guys out there that don't want to spend much on a paint job, you know, little cheap paint. It's quick, get it done fast. So hope you enjoyed the show. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share the video with a friend, and after doing so, if you would please tell his girlfriend. Peace.